Okay, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. More Diablo 2 today. Very exciting stuff. So, last time we finished Act 2. We are now in Act 3. We also did a bit of farming as well for the first time. Fun stuff. So, let's see. Let's go into the character and see what's happening here. So, oh, our inventory is a bit of a mess. So, we farmed some runes, Tal and F, which creates a crazy chest piece that is very, very strong and very nice. Then we also got two tiers, tier runes, which are +2 to mana after each kill per rune, and we have two of them. And yeah, that should make us significantly stronger. We have to do some inventory Tetris here. Much cleaner. Nice. So, yeah. I feel like we should maybe get rid of some charms, but I don't know. You forgot to follow and still caught the stream? Wow, I'm happy to see you again, Blau. That's very kind of you to be back. I'm surprised that you did find me again, but I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Nice. So yeah, we're back to it.
Blessings to
And let's see how things go this time around. And yeah, just very nice to see you again. Somehow finding me in the mass of people. I wonder how that works. Were you just browsing the category and saw me again? Um. Okay. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Lucky, lucky. Well, I think we'll just go to Act 3 and try to start it and see what happens.
Greetings.
So let's listen to a few NPCs.
I've not set foot in glorious Kurast for many years, but I never would have imagined it could be so corrupted. Certainly this must be Mephisto's work. You'd best get going, my friend. Diablo and Baal are still out there, and you must find them.
Oh yes. It's interesting, the way that it's spelled, I didn't expect the name to be pronounced Baal. I would have thought a Baal or something like that, but yeah. It's just a little detail that I noticed.
You now speak to Ormus. He was once a great mage, but now lives like a rat in a sinking vessel. You have questions for Ormus, and doubt in yourself. Ormus sees a strange dichotomy in you, as he does in all would-be heroes. Speak to him, and he may grant you wisdom in turn. Or turn from him and seek wisdom in thyself.
Okay. Third person speech. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, so he's the person who sells the weapons that could be useful for us. Apparently it's an anglicization. I'm unsure exactly what that means. Turning English. That's what I assume anglicization means, but I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. This Mayan temple almost is very cool. Oh yes, Baal, I see, yes, okay. It is pronounced Baal originally, which is also different from how I would have expected it to be pronounced. Like, I would have expected it to be Baal, like not Baal, not Baal, but Baal. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I'm also no English expert. I just learned English in primary school, and it's been my almost main language since. But still, uh, definitely not my mother tongue, so I could be wrong. Let's see, any other NPCs? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I've just, you know, a lot of work, a lot of studies, a lot of English-speaking media, a lot of all of that stuff just helps a ton. I also grew up on World of Warcraft as well, introducing me to English before I even started learning it in primary school. So it did a lot to help me actually. Oh God, I don't know these terms that you're saying though. Lingua franca. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, we have to also equip our ice blast. Let's try to see what will happen. Oh, oh, okay. Nice. Okay, doesn't seem too bad so far. We also got significantly stronger through the runes, so even though they're not necessarily super defensive. Apparently you even used the term wrong. That can happen sometimes. Okay, Chris, we probably... Ooh, greater potions, nice. Even though greater mana potions I don't necessarily need. Mana is easier now, significantly so. That's very nice. Yes. Latin from way back when when in the medieval period, very useful for communications across regional languages. Yeah, definitely. And it's still something that's being used even in a country like Denmark, who never really adopted the Latin um, language. It's still used significantly in medicine and so on. It's a little bit like a universal language, but maybe mostly for medicine. And probably also in biology, right? Mm. And animals, species and stuff like that. Yeah. General sciences, definitely. It's very cool. It's almost like they're speaking a completely different language. But of course, it is not their main language. Even in medicine, the main language is, of course, the country where you practice. But still, You know the Latin terms of many things. We don't even have any quests. I don't know what I'm really doing. Oh, I can talk more to
Okay.
Kane.
Never forget that your ultimate purpose here in Kurast is to destroy Mephisto. The ancient Horodrim imprisoned the Lord of Hatred inside the Guardian Tower that is located within the temple city of Travancore. Know this, friend. The only way to gain entry to Mephisto's prison is to destroy the artifact known as the Compelling Orb. Mephisto used this device to control the Zakarum priests and their followers. The orb can only be destroyed with an ancient flail imbued with the spirit of the one incorruptible priest. Soon after his imprisonment, Mephisto worked his evil corruption on the Zakarum priesthood. All were turned to his dark ways, save one, Kalim, the K-Hagen of the High Council. Mephisto directed the other council priests to slay and dismember Kalim, and then scatter his remains across the kingdom. The priest Sankakur succeeded Kalim as K-Hagen, eventually becoming the embodiment of Mephisto here on the mortal plane. The corrupted High Council fashioned an orb to control the rest of the Zakarum faithful, and used their powers to hide the lair of their master from mortals. Your task is to collect the scattered relics of Kalim, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Then, using the Horodric Cube, transmute Kalim's flail with his relics. Once this is accomplished, you must destroy the Compelling Orb with Kalim's will to open the way into the corrupt sanctum of Mephisto.
Okay. That's a long story. Great. Sounds good. Let's try to do that. I wonder if anything... Oh, all resists. That's very nice. Sadly, we're doing a two-handed one. And the shield is probably not good for this character. But still, nice to see that there is all resist dropping. Good. It might be like a higher level affix maybe then, since I haven't seen them until now. I don't know. Maybe I've just been unlucky, that's also a possibility. So, is there a chance that... Just wander, starting Act 3, by the way, it kind of sucks in that way. Yeah, I see. What's confusing to me right now is...
Hello there.
Oh.
You must be a great adventurer to risk coming here. My name's Ashira, and I lead the mercenary band of mages known as the Iron Wolves. We've been hunting down demons in the jungle for months, but no matter how many of them we kill, they just keep coming. Seems this whole place has been overrun by evil. Rumor has it that you've come here to help. If that's true, then I'll let you hire some of my mercenaries. But be careful. If you piss them off, they can be worse than those monsters out in the jungle.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the mercenary person. Okay. They also sell armor. Okay. Good to know. So what's confusing me a bit is that this is the third quest on the list. I'm guessing there are others that I could pick up in this moment, but I'm not sure. That's mischief to go back to other acts. Okay. Just wander away. Okay, I see. Yeah. It's a bit confusing.
Greetings, Zero. I've heard of your exploits and I'm quite impressed. Very few mortals are capable of dealing with the three and their minions as you have. My name is Natalia. I am a hunter of evil, part of an ancient order sworn to hunt down corrupted sorcerers. If I could, I would gladly join your quest to stop the three. But I must wait here for further news. I can't predict what will happen, but the danger is greater than we can know. Until I receive my orders, I'll assist you with the information I have.
Yeah, a departure from the other acts, I see. Yeah. Okay. All fine. Let's just go. So, find Kalim's relic, search for his eye in the spider cavern. Oh. Okay, at least you don't do that much damage. Nice. Oh, that's a cool animation on those guys when they die. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I like the effect in classic mode also. Can I... Yeah, that's very nice. The shattering. I like it. It's just a very impressive game in so many ways. Those physics. They're going flying. So strong indeed. Okay. But these guys are also strong. I don't like them. It's so funny. I'm guessing there was no physics back in the day, right? No. Why do they fly so far? Oh. Those deal a lot of damage, so I have to stay far from them. But if I stay far, then my thing will take too long to get to them. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, the problem with staying far is that they move a lot, and by the time my ice blast is close to them, they would have moved out of the way anyway. A broad axe. Yeah. The speed of the projectile is really messing with me. So I have to be very precise. At least I can get them down in one hit, which is good. I'll not pick up the key, because I have so many in the stash anyway. And a full key ring in my inventory. Okay. Can I... Nice. We have a grand charm. Let's just identify it immediately. Okay, just strength. Healing potion. Yeah, so I don't know what I'll be doing in Act 3, we'll find out. Oh, a rune? Plus 50 attack rating, then light radius plus defense also. Struggling mostly, I mean things are definitely dealing a lot of damage. Thinking about the runes that we got, they don't really provide much defensively, right? So, I mean the faster hit recovery is the most defensive and poison resist, I guess, but that's it. So, it's definitely a bit sketchy. I also need to remember to keep my shiver armor up. That should help. Does my mercenary killing things count towards my mana unkill. It doesn't seem like it. Of course, that little guy wanted to play Mr. President, or get down Mr. President, so jumped in front. Okay. Nice. Keep your eye out for a free slot shield. Ancient Pledge is cheap and it gives 35-ish to all resistances. Okay. Then I would just have to also find a new weapon. Right. But we definitely have to be careful of cold damage, because we have no resist there. And we also have low fire and lightning, to be honest. We're struggling on all resists. Okay. Ah, almost hit you, but can you stop moving that much? Thank you. Okay. Oh, mercenary died. Okay. Then let's go back to town. I'd need a one-hander, yeah. I'm guessing if I go back to Act 2... Do I have to go back to Act 2 to revive him, or can I do it directly here? I probably have to do it at Act 2, right?
What can I do for you?
No, I don't. Okay, good. Good thing I checked. I didn't expect the game to have that quality of life, at least. But that is good. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, that's why I was thinking, no, that's probably not possible. But, yeah, in that case, there was at least a little bit. I can't expect much more clearly, but at least that. Okay, good. We'll sell a few of these. Let's keep 2 of each, that's fine. Okay, and we'll go back. I can combine my gems. Yeah, I probably could. I guess maybe I'm guessing in the cube, like 3 goes to 1, maybe, because 3 is always the magic number in ARPGs. Three is the magic number in many cases, not just ARPGs. Okay, these ghosts are annoying also. Same with low tier runes. Nice. I have a lot of one particular rune, so I should be able to upgrade that one, I guess. A pole axe. I mean, maybe it could be good for the mercenary if it wasn't a one socket. Lookout list, 3 socket shield and 4 socket pole arm. Yeah. Yeah, and the 4 socket pole arm would go to the guy, to the mercenary. Okay, we can just hit you. That should work. Yeah, so we're not getting so much mana regeneration from the runes, but they're still probably a good upgrade. Okay, so the spider forest. And that's in the spider cavern, so I'm guessing we have to stay in the spider forest. That's where the spider cavern would be, most likely. Yeah, so I'm guessing I would combine them in the cube. Like so, yeah. Okay, I can do that. Shouldn't take long. And saves a bit of space. I wonder if there's a quicker way of doing this though. The gem sound is a little harsh on the ears also, I'm sorry for that. At least on my ears. It's much more noticeable when I start using AoE abilities, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, the skull sound is nice. The gems are not. Okay. We have one more green to combine here. Oh, I forgot to take it out. That's also something that I'm used to, for things to just automatically be put into inventory. When I at least exit such a container. Yeah, then we have the skulls also. Nice. Okay. Good. So that's cleared out a bit. Let's go back out here. And look for the spider cavern. Is most likely what I will have to look for here. Okay, so there's nothing up here. I don't know if there would be... No, there isn't anything in that direction because it's blocked by river, I think. It looks like it. Like the blue means wall pretty much in this case. That's true. That should work actually, yeah. That's nice, I didn't think about that. I just don't use it that much because it's so expensive on mana. Okay. The physics were a little weird on that one. It's cool. The detail of these being able to fly over the river, I actually didn't expect them to be able to do that. Like from a technical limitation perspective in the game. That's nice. But you guys move too much. I'm not skeet shooting here. I'm also close to level 21 now. Very nice. So, where are you from, Blau? I'm curious. It's a very interesting name. A turn off early on. That definitely could have happened. I can have a check. But maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure where that would be. I guess maybe I could teleport over the water here, but that's probably only possible with the sorceress, so I'm guessing they wouldn't have made it like that, at least. The US? I see. It must be very early for you then. Early morning. 3 a.m. Yeah, maybe that's not even early morning, that's late night. Okay, so this is a 2 socket, this is a 1 socket, so actually I didn't need to use that portal, I guess. Okay. I have a... Yeah, West Coast is even worse. I have a surprising amount of Americans showing up. And they're all like... coming in at 6 a.m. and all of that stuff. And I just cannot even imagine doing that. Oh. Okay, a big lag spike here. It's a little crazy. But it's cool. It's cool to see. You're disabled, so schedule is a foreign concept for me. I see. I see. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of disability are you suffering from? I have a lot of disability in my family as well, so I've grown up in that. Mental health. Your dad died and my brain went off a deep end. I see. Yeah, that is sad. It's difficult. I've been through similar. I wouldn't say that my mental went off the deep end, but my dad has also passed away from a few years ago. It's challenging. It's a very, very big, tough spot to be in. But things will, of course, get better over time, as long as you stay strong. So, and I think it's important to also find distractions sometimes, right? To not just and distractions can be many things. It can be gaming, it can be work, it can be kind of anything. Depends on the person, right? So distractions are important in such a situation, I would say. Okay, we found his eye now.
Ah, Khalim's eye. Only it can reveal the true path to Mephisto. Place the eye in the Herodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The heart, the brain, and the flail.
Now put it in my mouth for safekeeping. Yeah, I think I'll stash it instead. Ugh. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see, so that's a 2 socket. Can the mercenary use a scythe? He can. So, but it was a 4 socket that I was looking for. So it doesn't matter that much. What kind of thing could I potentially add? It's not terrible in terms of sockets, because he doesn't have an amazing weapon, right? I mean, it's okay, but saving room for the brain, I got you, indeed. Indeed. So West Coast, you say, is it big old California or is it another one? I don't know. It's a little sad. I don't know. I don't have a good mental map of the US and the West Coast. Crapifornia. Yeah, I see. I see. Some of my colleagues went there recently, um, to LA, Oregon and Washington. Yeah, I thought Washington was one of them. I actually didn't know Oregon was
Yes?
on the West Coast. But I do try to stay educated geographically. Yeah. LA was... They really did not like LA at all. But it was for work, so they had to. Okay. I wonder what's with these quests that are just... not... accepted, I guess. And I'm probably also done in here. I was just looking for the eye. But why is it so big, the rest of the dungeon? Maybe I got lucky with the spawn of the eye, that it was so close to the entrance. Doesn't have levels, the dungeon, I'm assuming. But yeah, it was rough when they went there. Like, it was just... They have never seen that many homeless people before. Even, like, walking around Hollywood, it was just absolutely infiltrated and just filled with trash and all of that stuff. And it's only getting worse, yeah. It's a tough spot. I can only hope that it gets better soon, at least, but... Yeah, I mean, it looks like generally the whole world is kind of struggling at the moment, so... Okay, that flail.
I don't sense any magic about this item. Very strange.
I think it was good that we kept going here. We have so little inventory at this point. The trident. Let's just check. It's so bad. Okay. Okay, let's go back. I couldn't stand LA before because of the traffic when I was young. Get rid of those charms, I think it's time. Yeah. They're probably not doing much, except for the +3 strength I think I still need. Because of this one, but otherwise, yeah. I can see that. +16 life is also okay, maybe, but...
Meshif told me he had a fondness for jade figurines. On his trading voyages, he collected an odd assortment of such small statues. I would show him your figurine.
Okay. Let's talk to Meshif then.
Good day.
It's a good thing we kept going in there, because there was another quest item. But that's super strange to have a quest item like that just yeah, that's true. I can see that way of thinking as well. Okay, it clears out the inventory a little bit. So that's quest 1. It's just like, okay, if you were playing this game back in the day and you didn't have as great access to the internet back then, right? It was difficult to find things. Maybe it would have been in the game manual, but how would you know that you have to find a specific spider in this cave? Okay, I see. So it's just throughout the whole act. Okay, that's a little better than.
Praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting. Here, I've had this statuette of a golden bird for years, but I consider it a fair exchange.
Not in town.
Okay. Ask Kane about the golden bird. Cool. So, oh, that's the wrong charm.
I've read legends about a sage named Koala who studied the mysteries of life beyond death. If I remember correctly, his ashes were ensconced within a golden statuette. It was a very strange tale.
Okay. I'm just going to everyone in this town about these figurines.
Damn it! I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves, and I can sell you some if you really need them. But don't make a habit of coming here. I don't like to be disturbed while I'm studying. Ah, the golden bird of Koile. Thank you, my friend. Busy yourself while I experiment with the ashes within it. Then return and see what I've made for you.
Yeah, so at least Act 3 has some interesting characters, I guess. Return to Alcor for your reward.
Good evening.
Wait, what?
From the ashes of Koile, I have mixed for you.
Yes. Okay, what potion? A potion of life. Permanently add 20 to your life. So I'm guessing that's just something that I should drink immediately. Act 3 is the low point. Yeah. Well, you have some fun characters to make up for it. That's that's how I'll think about it. At least. In the Flare dungeon. So that's probably in the next zone. In the Flare jungle. I mean, at least the names of places make sense. Oh, that was a loud sound. Only the first half is rough. Make it into Kurast and it's fine. Okay. Oh god. Let's get out of there at least, so that we're not surrounded. Yeah, there was nothing here. Okay. Maybe the Flare jungle would be back. There's a chance that that's the case. Probably. A combat shrine.
I need mana.
direction, maybe? We'll see. Player dungeon, or player jungle, please. Be down here. I'm guessing it's a new zone because it's... But it's not. I expected this, like, narrow corridor to mean, oh, now we're in a new zone, but just a random little chest. That's a cool enemy. God, why do these guys have to run so much? Okay, greater healing potion. It's just rough because it all looks the same. Yeah, it's true. A Brandestuck. That's an interesting name for a weapon. I kind of prefer the darkened version of the classic look of it, I would say. It's quite cool. Okay, at least when they go invisible they still have collision, so I can still deal with them. It's probably here then. Is this gonna be a zone transition or another chest? Mercenary, you can deal with these guys, I hope. One of the few changes going to Resurrected Frontline. Yes. Used to be called Pygmies. Yeah, now the fetishes. But yeah, it's because that's become a little more like a... what's it called? Like a slur these days, right?
I am overburdened.
Or at least a negative word towards a group of people. Compared to the past. Is that correct? I don't know. I don't fully know. Yeah, never met one, so you wouldn't know. Yeah, we also have something recently that happened in my home country about an ice cream that was called a certain thing, that now is completely renamed. My favorite ice cream, even growing up, has now been renamed because it was being... some people, and I don't know exactly who, found the name to be, well, let's say derogatory towards a certain group of people. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that just happens all the time, I guess, especially nowadays. What are they called? Glowam. It's a very strange name. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why. Shamans in Act 1 were also super annoying because they were like summoning all the time. But I can imagine later on they're not as big of a deal because you have strong AoE and all of that. But in Act 1 when they're hiding behind everything and you cannot do much about that, you just have to go straight in their face. They're a big nuisance. Amulets, that could be useful. Maybe tied for first? I see. So they can still be problematic. The other enemy only comes into effect in Nightmare and Hell difficulty even. So the Glowworm is as bad as it gets for you right now. Yeah. Okay. So they will also introduce new enemies in the new or in the new difficulties. This looks like it had an opening, that's why I went back, but it doesn't. Just a new effect. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing it's a certain enemy that's just really bad with that new effect, maybe, or is it just a general effect that's super bad? I'm not dealing as much damage these days. That's a wand. Could be useful. Also in Act 4. They're fast, small, and explode on death for a lot of damage. So by the time you react, they're upon you, dying and killing you. Yeah. That doesn't sound great. At least I'm not doing a hardcore run, so... so if I die, it's not the biggest deal, but still. The fact that you have to do a corpse run in this game is crazy. Yeah. That's enough of like punishment already. Now we're entering the spider forest again. So, okay. I mean, we've explored all of this, right? Yeah. So, it must be connected to the spider forest then. Okay. They overlap the free swamp zone. Yes. Best clear out the floor if you're doing progression runs. If you don't know, you can take it. Your back trail better be clean. I think they overlap the free swamp zone, so it's not linear. Yeah. It seems to be that way. At least, unless I missed something somewhere. Yeah, teleport definitely helps. Thank you for making me realize that. It's worth the high mana cost. Definitely. There's a little shack here. That's cool. Oh, and that's an extra detail that they added, I guess. Interesting. That paid for itself. Invisi-hack. Okay, good. So I'm curious, since it's like 3 a.m. there, do you stay up at night then, um, or do you have um, or do you wake up that early?
Not enough
Mana and another rune. Often a friend said he'd be around pre 6 a.m. and I don't know if he was central or mountain time. I see. Here it is, the Flayer jungle. You no longer fear fire. So I'm guessing that's a lot of fire resist, yeah. That's good. How much damage do you deal now? Nowhere near the same. But these guys still hit hard. Okay. That's very nice.
I need mana.
I also found out, just as you died, that you were a rare enemy. It still didn't do much to me. It was worth just taking a nap for something to do. Yes. I see.
Greetings.
Good day.
+3 defense is almost nothing. 2 sockets, almost, but not nearly there. Yeah, these amulets are not good. Doral. So you say that I can upgrade the runes as well, like I upgrade the gems? So for example, I have more than 3 Tal runes. So I should be able to upgrade them. Can I put money in the stash? Oh, I didn't know. Well, yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Yes, I thought so. I mean, I'll try to upgrade these because I mean they're Parson related, right? So I'm guessing they're giving me Parson related things from rune words, and that I'm not fully interested in. Let's just try it out. After a point, you need to start mixing in various chips. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that turns into Ral. Okay. That wasn't that exciting then. But why would it turn into Ral? "32 runes in order." Yeah. So Tal turns into Ral, and Ral turns into something else, and that turns into yet another thing, and so on and so forth. That's what I'm guessing. So Tal might be the lowest tier, for example. Maybe even L, because it has lower level requirement. And then Nef. Maybe. Okay, well, good to know. greater potions. A bow we don't care for. It's fine. L, Eld, Tier, Nef, F, If, Tal, Ral, Ort, Fall. Are the first 10. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting system. I didn't expect it to work like that. Do you actively play Diablo 2 yourself, or have you started mainly watching it at this point? There are also... You looked it up, yeah. There are also mods that just label them with numbers. Yeah, that seems useful. So these shacks just don't exist in Classic. I play Diablo 2. I main a paladin and have an Amazon at 80 plus. Yes. I'm guessing 80 plus is super late game. Like, beyond that you really have to push. Oh god, these guys are hitting me hard. I had someone come in at some point, Tyler is his name. He said that he really liked the Amazon multi-shot. That was his favorite to play. 80 plus is hard, 70 to 80 is when endgame builds kick in. Oh, okay, so you're playing the same build. But I sadly haven't seen Tyler around since the first time I streamed Diablo 2. So... But yeah, that was his favorite to play at least. I did hear that like a Javelin Amazon is also super fun. It's what I played back in the day, early 2000s, yes. Oh god. I am out of potions. Okay. Yes. I need to not go straight up to those guys. Okay. We should be fine to get back there though.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
I mean, that could be good for the mercenary. Yeah, indeed, I did just dive in. Wait, why can I not? Cannot select? Okay, now I can. Weird. Okay. Yeah. I did just dive in, indeed. I don't need to pull? Okay. So I can just keep it in the stash for the mercenary resurrect. Okay, nice. I think this helmet would be good for the mercenary.
Good evening.
Nice. That's good to know. Gives good resistances. This one has higher defense, but the resists help and the level 3 Nova could be useful, maybe. It's here. To shock nearby enemies. So it looks like it only deals damage, but at least it's a little extra damage sometimes. Okay. Yeah, exactly. He's getting hit if he's doing his job. Yeah, so I think it's a good little additional bit of AoE damage. I'm guessing Nova is quite a big AoE. Okay, let's try to get back. And let's go through here because it seemed like it was closer. It's all the way up here. We didn't find a waypoint, right? Don't believe so. Yes, I was too busy looking at the chat. Didn't really look at my screen that much. There's something special down there, but it's probably one of those chests again. Yes.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
It's so far. It's so far. Are we sure this is where I went? I guess so. Make a habit of dropping TPs as a safety net. Yeah. Because this was the spider cavern, so yeah. I just didn't realize that we went this far. We've definitely been here. Well, the mercenaries should be able to deal with it, at least when we get back to our corpse. Okay, here it is. If he doesn't prioritize running, that is. Can you attack, please? Okay, I don't know what's going on with him right now. Oh, okay. It missed anyway or something. Nice. The Novas are triggering, which is good. Good sign. Could you... The AI is so difficult to work with. Good. Amazing. Okay. We're still not done. There are so many. Okay.
Not enough mana.
Okay, we can get in. Nice. There we are. Okay. Good. We are yet again safe. And I guess we can just put one here, just in case. It's certainly not a thing you can rely on late game. Mercenaries just hold gear to provide paladin auras and other passive effects, yeah. I can see that being the case, considering how bad they are here. A long sword. Just one socket. So I have to wait for that fire, and then they kind of stand still. And then I can hit them. You have to be very precise in this game. Every once in a while you can use them to kill things immune to your damage types. Yeah. Okay, good. Check swords for the floor slot as well to go with shield you're after. Yeah, okay. Nice. Good hit. Yeah, perfect. I want to bait out that fire. So I guess there's nothing here in this spot except for a bunch of these guys. That's it. Okay. I did that for nothing.
I need mana.
I level up again. Nice. We're getting ever closer to Blizzard now, which I think will be an amazing skill. I don't know, to be honest. But I believe so. It's just 2 more levels. For the love of the game. Yes. Okay. Good. We should probably also invest a little more in strength at this point. Because I'm seeing a lot of items that we can no longer equip from shops and so on. I'm curious about this one. Oh. That seems very nice to just have a passive amplified damage generator also. Of course it's not fully reliable, but it also does so much more damage than the one that he has already. Floating stats isn't bad as you get higher level. Okay. I see. So, yeah, I think this one is just better in every way. Look at that damage change.
I'll put that to good use.
This one doesn't really have much going on except for the life stolen and of course just okay flat damage, but this one has good flat damage and then also a chance to apply amplify damage. He's just losing the lifesteal, but I think it's worth it. But of course, that amplified damage does require him to hit stuff. So, it's probably not very easy to rely on. Ethereal. Okay. Don't want to keep you then. Yeah. I can keep that in mind to just keep my stat points in the bank. Oh god, even getting close to them is dangerous. But I just need them to start casting that fire skill so that I can hit them. They're standing still. That was amplified damage we heard, I think. Nova is triggering a lot. A lot. A lot. That's nice. But these guys are also shooting darts constantly. Okay, nice. A ring? I could really use a good ring at this point. The red raindrop things. Yes, indeed. I think it's only triggered once, so it doesn't seem to be crazy good, this. But when it does trigger, I think amplified is 100%, right? Like 100% increased damage. Is how I remember it from the Necromancer, and that's just incredible. These little guys are hitting hard, and the mercenary is not doing much. It'll help against bosses, definitely. I think it'll be the strongest against bosses. Check that orb. Okay. Oh, it has a lot going on. But, yeah. I guess to prepare for one-handedness. So should I look for them being superior, or does superior even matter in this case? I'm guessing the superior is what gives... Okay. That's just the +1 attack rating. Okay, I see. Yes. Well, it should also sell for a decent amount back in base. That's a rare guy. Nice. The mercenary is doing so much damage when he wants to hit things. We can do a little bit of Tetris here. Nice. Okay, let's get back to town. Yes.
Good day.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's look at you. So, yeah, you're not worth keeping anymore. You just are useless. Faster cast rate. The thing is, faster cast rate sounds nice and all, but I really don't think that it beats defensiveness at this point. Is it good? Is it good? I mean, I can imagine that it's particularly good later in the game, right? Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. Like, it's a must of high-end builds. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm doing okay damage as it is, and having faster cast rate just the is it the plenish? Maybe. Absolutely kills my mana faster, right? Depletes, that's the one, yeah. I'm thinking about replenish, which is the opposite of the word that I was wanting to use. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. We can keep it like this, yeah. Key, we have 9 out of 12, good. Uh, it's such a long zone, this one. Let's also put a portal down, I guess, just in case. Oh, that's true, I don't need it anymore. You're right about that. Lower Kurast, but we need to find the Flayer dungeon first, so we'll stay in this zone. But looks like there will soon be a new change of scenery at least. That's true, yes. It does make sense to look for a waypoint. I was thinking the exact same thing actually. So just turn around and look for it. Antlers. What are those? They're for druid. Okay. I guess they would do give a lot of money. Doom Ape. Let's try to find this waypoint then. Can't call them that anymore. Well, well, they decided that it was okay, so I'm okay. I should be okay calling them that. They changed the names of some things, but not other things. And these went through quality control, so I'm sure it's fine. Maybe. I'll find out. Indeed. I might find out the hard way. There is the waypoint, good. Let's go back to the Flayer jungle then, and look for the dungeon. And hopefully that's the last thing that we'll need to do in the jungle. I'm so slow when I'm not sprinting. Oh god. Yeah, I need to be very careful of those. Ah. Okay. Maybe it's down here, hopefully. There's something, a fire. Okay. It looks like it's the correct place at least. The git bin.
I must take this to Ormus.
Okay. It's a new thing as well. Made it through the only slog of the game in my opinion. Nice. It's the Flayer dungeon. Okay. And we found another thing to get back to base with. Oh, I have to be careful here. Let's just go into the dungeon. I don't care to go exploring so much. Yes, indeed. There are so many enemies here. At least it makes his Nova trigger more often, which is good. Oh, but he's dead now. Okay, back to base and get him back to life.
Stay a while and listen.
Faster hit recovery. Fire resist. Didn't one of them have fire resist? No, lightning resist. We don't need as much poison resist at this point. Sadly, we get rid of the half freeze duration, but I think it's good to have the fire resistance in this zone, at least. It will give me a rare ring. Nice.
You have done well, noble hero. Ormus congratulates you. The old spirits of Skatsim will watch over you for returning their sacred blade. Now, after all these years, Ormus will once again use his powers to protect the innocent from the shadow. The spell that protects the dark side shall now be reinforced.
Okay.
This magic ring does me no good. Here, wear it proudly.
Nice. He opened
Good evening.
some portal or something like that. Let's sell. So, plus 30 cold resist. I mean, it's very good. But it's getting rid of all of my lightning resist. Of course it's better, but still. It's a sacrifice. Okay. Good. It also gives energy, which is nice, and life. That's not bad. Oh, let's do the mercenary before I forget. And let's also deposit some gold.
Now that fewer of the Iron Wolves are needed to guard the dockside, some of them have volunteered to accompany you free of charge.
Okay. So I could hire a mercenary for free? I don't know. I don't see anyone for free, but... Okay. It's very cool that depending on the affixes they have slightly different art on them. I like that detail. Let's look at what you sell. So you don't sell orbs or anything like that, like no offhands. But we have a good amount of money at this point. So if we find something good, even though I really like the stuff that we have. Shiver armor, Nova and static field, and ice blast. There could definitely be an upgrade to it though. It also has poison resist. Okay, nice. We should be able to deal much better with things now. At least the people dealing fire damage. Maybe not the rest. You feel more skillful. Nice. How much does it give? I don't know. My +2 to skills, I think. Yeah. Because I know that I have one in frozen armor, for example, one in telekinesis and teleport, so it must be +2 in this case. That's nice. The mercenary is already dead. Is this something you have to deal with the whole game? Okay. Let's go back then. Yeah, maybe a little too much of a champ. Well, I also forgot to deposit my gold, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise, who knows.
What do you need?
So let's remember to do that this time. Okay. Good. What? Oh. I opened this by accident. Yes. It was finishing a quest. That sound scared me a bit. Oh god. What's the point of resurrecting you, mercenary, if you're not showing up? Hatchet Hands. It's a very interesting name for an item. Good. There are so many of these small guys. You can go in. That's fine. Just keep going. Take all the hits from me, please. A free-socketed paladin item. Would be nice if I was a paladin, maybe, but I am not. Nice. Dealt with those guys well. Let's also put a portal down. And that's level 2. They're dealing a lot of damage to him. But I'm fine. Nova is doing good work, maybe? I don't even know if it is. But it's triggering a lot. So these ghosts are summoning things, it looks like. So we have to get rid of them. Nice. Yeah, so that's full cold resist. And it's max 75, which is also easy to remember because that's how it is in Path of Exile also. I really like those enemies. Such a cool idea.
I need mana.
The mercenary cannot deal with them though. There are traps. I don't see a clear pressure plate, but it's right here. I think. Is it? Maybe not. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Okay. Let's see. So we will more potions. You don't need to move around and trigger the traps over and over again, mercenary. I can imagine they probably have unlimited ammo for the traps, so... It's probably not something that they would bother putting into this game, at least. Have I found what I came for? No. I have not. Did I miss it somewhere? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah. That's strange. That it looks different on the map this time. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I can deal with you through the gates. That's also a nice detail. Floor is a maze. Yeah. So I could teleport through walls and the mercenary will automatically come with me. Teleport to bring the mercenary in. Because he loses me almost immediately. So nice. That's the thing that we needed. Into fire. Nice. Amazing.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Out of space. So they just infinitely trigger here. The mercenary is also not the smartest. Paladin only. Okay. Good.
Good day.
Good day indeed, Deckard.
This is most fortunate. Khalim's brain knows Mephisto's weakness. Place it in the Herodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The eye, the heart, and the flail.
Well, sure, but we don't have the flail yet. So... I would love to if I could. Level 1 bash. Yes. That's true, that's true. I mean, it's better because we need lightning resist also. It has slightly better defense, just worse, faster hit recovery, but also better potion slots. Yeah, exactly. And the lightning resist will just help us because we are at 0 now. So I think it's good. It's definitely better than what we had. Okay. Amazing. Attack rating, okay. Yeah, nothing
Yes.
else that is useful.
Hello.
I wonder what makes things worth a lot. 15k here. I mean, that's a paladin item. So I've noticed that class items at least are worth more typically. But other than that, yeah. Plus skills are mostly that, yeah. Okay, good. Anything good in here? +2 enchant. I wonder what enchant does. This is a war staff. It's still sorceress though. Okay. Interesting. +1 to blizzard. But it has nothing else going for it, so good. We are kind of rich. So yeah. Okay. In the sewers. That's where we're going next. Amazing. Let's go. Oh, I didn't need to pick that up. Thinking about it, there was another item to pick up, I think. So I can't remember if it was anything useful. Let's also pick up the greater potions. Okay. I don't think it's worth anything.
Greetings.
I don't think we need to hold on to mana potions in the inventory. Okay, good. It's good to hoard rejuvenation potions. Okay. Yes. I see. I will keep that in mind. There should be a lot more dropping. I don't feel like going back to that same place again, so... But I've seen a lot of those potions, so... You should find some on the way. I really like switching between classic, new. Let's see. Under the Crossed Bazaar. So this is where we have to go. And that's a new waypoint immediately. Nice. Yeah. Yes, I see. Small charm. And nothing. How expensive is Blizzard gonna be? It's gonna be very expensive on mana. Double what we're using at this point. But also AoE skill. of those guys. They have good range, but I can deal with it. Let's fill up our book. Nice. Better skills also, not bad. These flies are not that big of a problem, clearly. Quite easy to deal with. So Blizzard will do less damage. Significantly less damage. I guess I have the skill ups now, but still. Okay. So I'm guessing it does kind of damage over time, or multiple hits of that damage. So I think that's something to keep in mind. Upper Kurast. Yeah, so we don't need to go there yet. Blizzard is quite good, yeah. I just worry a bit about the mana cost, that's all. So we'll see. Is that the one? An amulet? Could be good. Disguised... disused fane? Okay. What is this place? I don't think this is part of the quest. They're kind of like Tombs of Tarasha. Yeah. They had a book that gives you some stats, I think. Okay. We'll go through it. I think it's also just good to do a little bit extra for the sake of loot and experience, so... They're small, but there's 6 of them. Oh, this was it. Yeah. But there wasn't really anything in here, it seems. Let's get the greater healing potion. I'm still poisoned somehow. I wonder for how long. Yeah, 5 false, 1 true. I see. But one of them should have a book of skill then, is what I'm guessing. Or some stats, so not even a book of skill. It's either skill or stats, I don't remember which. Yeah. But both seem very useful to have at least. Of course I missed.
Not enough mana.
just constantly poisoned, but at least these flies are not doing much damage, so it's easy enough to deal with. This guy casts Blizzard, I think. That's a way to tell how it works. Okay. Level up. We could simply just hold on to the skill point and put it into Blizzard when we unlock it. I don't mind that idea. I think we're doing okay-ish enough damage as it is, so... Yeah, we are one-shotting these guys even. Okay, that's the sewers. Nice. Let's just get rid of these notifications on the screen. So, a maze is not useful.
I need mana.
Nice. A mall. Okay. Let's also put a portal down. What is this thing? A beaver? Okay. So level 2, nice. So many flies
I can't carry
everywhere.
anymore.
Okay. So I didn't mean to drink a potion, it's fine though.
Yes.
Good day.
Martial arts. Okay. Faster hit recovery. +4 to life. I mean, we can kind of keep the life ones because they take up so little space anyway. +4 strength we don't care about. Yeah, just a little bit extra tankiness cannot hurt. Okay, that's chest, and that's the heart. Okay, then we are only missing one more piece, I think. Yeah, the flail. A blue ring. Anything else good? A grand charm? Yeah, you cannot deal with these because we cannot hit them for some reason. So I'll do it for you. There are a lot of chests in here. Oh! Whoa. Okay. Nice. Good thing I didn't go back immediately. Nice.
You have found Kalim's heart, and it still bears the courage to face Mephisto. place it in the Herodric Cube along with Khalim's other relics. The eye, the brain, and the flail.
Yes, I know that. You've said that many times. I think he's suffering from a bit of dementia also. Plus 48 maximum stamina, that's a lot. Eh. That's a lot of lightning resist. But then I would be getting rid of fire resist or cold resist. And I don't think it's worth it. Item cannot be traded here, at least I cannot sell it by accident. I think it's okay to keep a hold of this ring, in case we need to make some resist adjustments in the future, but plus 4 strength is really not good. Okay, it's a bit of a mess in here. The Amulet of Might can also go. These have a lot of lightning resist. We don't need you anymore. Attack rating doesn't matter that much. We'll keep the set items at least. We can sell these two also. Okay. Great. Nice. And then we deposit. We have 200k in the box. Not bad. In Travancore. That's all the way here. Okay. Let's go into this tomb here. Because as mentioned, it could hold something great. The ruined temple. This one looks to be a bit bigger. I don't have a potion assigned to my belt on my one key. Where are you, mercenary? You're just gone? Okay, now I do. Okay, good. Oh, didn't mean to pick that. What did I pick up even? Oh, it's this. An antidote potion. Okay. Anything else? I think I found it. Assault helmet. It's barbarian only. But it has a skill increase, so we'll keep it for money's sake. Okay, so we now have a new quest. But I guess this is an optional quest. It's the first optional quest in that case.
Good day.
Oh, we needed to identify.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. Indeed. Okay. Not worth that much, that helmet, but it's fine. Okay, Alcor, what do you have to say about this tome?
Found the book. It should give all of us here some insight into the nature of the prime evils. Ah, but as for you,
Okay. So, I mean, magic find is what we have currently. Maybe we should gamble a little bit. Cold resist. Half freeze duration. Doesn't sound crazy bad, but let's try to get something better. I'm keeping an eye on my gold. Enhanced defense. But when the defense is so tiny,
May the black
it
book bring a
doesn't
black day
matter
to
that
hell.
much. Okay, why are you
Good
saying
day.
that? Now you have other things. Okay. Yeah, I think our gloves are easily our worst thing. Let's try heavy gloves. Nope. You wanna go for those chain gloves, I guess. Light gauntlets. Let's try. Oh. Okay. They're okay, I guess, but they're definitely not something that I find amazing. That's better. I would say these ones are probably better. Yeah, are they only melee gloves? Like, is there a difference between the bases and what affixes they can roll? Or was I just unlucky with these? Yes, indeed. Yeah, so I just got unlucky. Better chance of getting magic items. I mean, sure, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for actual defense here. Okay. Oh, that's much, much better. I like those a lot. Amazing. And they still have magic find. Those are good. I would say probably some of the best I could have gotten. Our resists are looking so much better now. Thank you for those gloves. That's amazing. The half freeze duration does sound good, but I would rather have all of this. It would be great if instead of strength and dex they had something else, but otherwise they're good. Nice. I'm so happy with those. Okay. So we did that one. Okay, then we just go back here. And where was the new zone? It's up there. Oh, there are more entrances to the sewers. Interesting. I also need to remember that I can bring the mercenary by teleporting. So that I don't rely so much on the terrible pathfinding that he has. Not that they did bad with the pathfinding in the game, they probably did very well. But it's just a technical limitation of the game at of its time, probably. Yeah, exactly. It will just have janky pathfinding just because of the technical limitation, not because they were bad developers or bad programmers. It's an impressive game in many ways. I wonder how Diablo 1 looks, because this to me looks ancient as it is. So I'm curious how Diablo 1 would look in that case. Similar. Interesting.
Not enough knowledge.
Is this another tomb? It looks like it. But I'll have a look either way. Because I think we found what we needed from those. But they're so tiny anyway. It's not like I'll waste hours going in and checking. Well, maybe this one is a bigger version of them. Oh, a rune. Okay, it was worth it. You have to be very careful in here. Chest. I'm starting to want to use teleport a lot more, but I'm trying to keep myself from using it because it's so expensive on mana. He has a lot of attack speed, this guy. Okay, nothing in here except for the rune, which could be useful. What are these noises? They're very strange. Yeah, the Nova really doesn't do much in terms of damage, I can see. But, I mean, it's better than not having anything, I guess. Circle of Death. I'll just teleport past then. The Karast Causeway. Okay. Damage seems to have gone off a cliff all of a sudden. Okay. Let's be careful. +1 to fireball. Oh god. There's no grace period, it's just straight in. Okay, we got it. We're safe. There's still more in here. We have to repair soon. I don't actually know where to do that in the current act.
I'm overburdened.
Not enough space. could do is we could easily put this on control 4. Oh, control T. Yes, that's the one. Nice.
Good morning.
That should make things a little faster and convenient.
You have done well, my friend. Your courage and valor are an inspiration to us all. But now the time has come to face those responsible for the evil that has stifled our land. You must destroy the High Council of Zakarum. Long ago, these elders were charged with the stewardship of Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned within the Guardian Tower. Through the generations, these pious men slowly fell more and more under the sway of Mephisto's malevolent power. And the council became an evil mockery of its former glory. It is Mephisto's hatred that has corrupted Zakarum and turned its devout followers into paranoid fanatics. That is why you must travel to the temple city of Travancal and slay the council. Once they are gone, Mephisto's hold over this land and its people will be broken. Diablo and Baal have surely found the temple city by now. They seek to free their brother, Mephisto, who was imprisoned by the Heradrim in the temple's guardian tower. You must reach him before his brothers do, and prevent them from releasing hatred upon the world.
Okay.
Yes?
Sounds good. We'll do all of that. Okay. I have an idea as to how to do the repair thing. 30 lightning resist also. We'll keep it in there for now. Which is just to travel to a different act. But then again, let's just check here. Okay, now we have all of the rest of the quests. Nice. So we will likely look for the flail, maybe. And that will be the end of today's stream, most likely.
Good day.
You repair, nice. So we still have a bit left to do. I don't know, it looks like all of it kind of requires going to the same place. So, yeah, we're getting towards the end of the act, which is nice. At least it seems to be that way. But yeah, I don't think we'll be finishing it today. Yes. I will watch out.
Not enough mana.
Why did my quest log
I need
update?
mana. Not enough mana.
Not enough mana. Your favorite piece of dialogue. That's the thing that you say the most. Um, +1 to fireball is not really that interesting. Can you attack or something, or do you just want to take damage?
Not enough mana.
Okay. So what was I looking at? The update here. Smash the compelling orb with Kalim's will to open the way to Mephisto's durance. Okay. Kill the High Council. Beware the High Council. So I guess they're the same quest. Of course you start moving.
I need mana.
Can you stop moving? Oh god. Okay, it's in here probably. That is super dangerous. Mercenary, please come here. Because you're almost dead. Please just follow me. You really want to go everywhere at once. But please don't. But only when you feel like it, of course. That's when you want to go everywhere. Not when I need you to. Okay. Well, that looked very dangerous. The mercenary died almost in a second. Yeah. How to deal with that? I'm low on potions also. Okay, well you're back to full health at least. So you... At least we dragged some of them out. Which that should be useful. Okay, nice.
I need mana.
Yeah, I need mana. Careful of all of these guys also. The more I go everywhere, the more enemies come to us. I cannot tell what's going on under here. Okay, good. We're kind of safe for now. That's him. Let's try to get a little away again to heal up. I think we'll be fine. Maybe. We'll see. We should also do Shiver Armor before we forget. Okay, and let's go back. Okay, I don't see him anymore. He's here now. Okay, just be careful. Yeah, that worked very well. Nice.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
We are overburdened. Okay, let's just head back. Nice. That was dealt with quite nicely, I think.
Stay a while and listen.
Good day.
A slight mess, but it worked. Yes, I think it just helped running around a bit and getting the mercenary out of there and healing and all of that. And that made them kind of come out at once. Or not at once, but one by one. So that helped. 2 sockets I don't feel is worth it. Oh, we also had the Morning Star. Yeah, it was very good. Very good outcome. No deaths, surprisingly, on that one. Okay, let's get back and pick up the things. Okay. Yeah, there are so many rare enemies or unique enemies in here, and well, the mercenary died to this guy.
Not enough mana.
A compelling order. You cannot. Okay,
I need mana.
great. Let's just head back. I have to remember to use my keybinds now instead of this. That's the flail. Nice.
Good day.
You'll have to
Once
fight
properly
them again.
imbued, Khalim's flail can destroy the compelling orb and reveal the way to Mephisto. Place it into the Horodric cube along with Khalim's relics, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Then transmute them to carry out Khalim's will.
Yeah, we will do that. We will do that. Let's also identify. Nice. There we go. Looks like a good weapon, generally. Sadly not for us.
Yes?
Okay. Let's try to get the mercenary
here.
back.
Not here.
I'm not allowed to teleport around, sadly. In here, that would have been nice.
Good day.
Okay. Oh, Deckard came.
Masterfully done, hero. You have crafted Khalim's will. Employ it to destroy the compelling orb and open the way to Mephisto. May the true light guide your way.
Oh yes. May the true light guide my way. Please do better against this guy than you did before. I'm missing over and over again.
The temple's power
Okay,
is
good.
annulled.
Amazing. We did it.
I can't.
Okay, so use it to smash it. So I guess I equip it. Nice. Okay, we gotta finish Act 3 because this is the final bit. So let's do that before I end then. It would feel weird to just end just before, or finish the stream just before the end of the act. It's very empty in here though. But the boss is probably gonna be as difficult, if not more difficult, than the previous ones. So that's not gonna be nice. You're not doing well against this ogre. Steel slide. There's a bit of cheese for Mephisto, I'll share if you ask. But try him heads up first. Yes, I'll definitely try to just do it the way that I will try first, and then we'll see. I don't know what to expect, so
Not enough mana.
but I probably don't need to at least grind until level 24, because that will be for Blizzard, and well, that's not single target damage, so it shouldn't really do much. Let's try to go here, this way. The map is very confusing. Oh, a set item. It's good defensively, but that's it. Of course I have this one. I won't change it out. That's the waypoint. Let's use that to go back and sell.
Yes.
Good day.
Set items don't really sell for a lot. It's surprising. Glacial spike, plus 3 levels. Doesn't sound crazy bad, but I'll keep it, I think. But I would rather have plus 2 Blizzard, if possible. Of course I cannot have that at the moment, but still. We have to... Eisenheart. Your angelic sickle. I'm confused about why 2 of these are lighting up green, but it's fine. Okay. So I'm expecting to run into him quite soon. So I guess I'll just take what I can, increasing attack damage, like all of the charms. Even though Dex and Strength is not gonna do much for me, but still, it's better than not having anything at all. That's my thinking. I have 2 of the set. Have I got one equipped, or am I just not noticing it in the stash? Okay. I have a feeling he's in here, but I'm not sure. He's not. Maybe he is, but not yet. I have a feeling that he's at the end of this bridge here. And the mercenary is dead. Oh god.
I need mana.
Okay. Just one more hit maybe?
I need mana.
Yeah, looks like it. Nice. We can deal with you alone. Okay, let's go back again.
Good evening.
It's crazy how fast the mercenary can die.
Good evening.
What does the diamond do? Damage to undead. Okay.
What can I do for you?
We have a decent amount of health. Okay. Hydra is the mercenary's kryptonite, I see. So I have to go resist lightning. Why do they not disappear when the main guy is dead? Just come here and heal for a bit. Okay. But I'm feeling good on my character at this point. It's going well, at least for me, just not the mercenary. Oh, that's him. Let's go. Let's remember Shiver Armor. Mercenary wasn't taking a lot of damage, now he is. Okay, let's teleport you out. Just come with me. It doesn't seem so bad so far. Is he gonna die now? I think so. No. He just survived. Oh, because you probably cannot get killed by poison. Maybe. It just gets you down to 1 health. Maybe that's why. Okay. I can feed him potions. Like this? No. I don't know how to do that. Shift plus potion. I see. Very confusing that it says shift left click to equip the potion, but yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Let's try to get back in. But we did well at first here. He's down to half health. Oh. He also does well against me, clearly. Okay. Good. The mercenary just takes the attention, and that's when we do the fighting. Okay, he's dead. Okay. It's not so bad. Definitely not as bad as Duriel.
Good to see you.
Okay, it's fine. Let's get our mercenary back, and then I think we should just have
Hello.
a little bit of health left on Mephisto, and then we're done. Okay, I see. So, yeah, just shift any of them while not in the inventory. Okay.
My brothers have escaped you.
Good. Nice. We did it.
Mephisto shall no longer darken our souls with hatred.
Amazing.
I am overburdened.
Overburdened, of course, immediately. Good. Okay, nice.
Greetings. Our faith in you was well deserved. But Diablo has made his way to hell, and it is likely that Baal followed him there. Enter the infernal gate and kill the Lord of Terror before all is lost. Only then will our world be saved.
Sure. That's the angelic set also. Cool. Better chance of finding magic items. So, yeah, I mean, I really like the idea of having more resists, and then I guess magic find is also a good bonus as well. What about this one? So much resist. Wow. But it's kind of the only thing that it does. It would have been great to have skill points on it, but still. I'll definitely equip those boots. Okay, and let's put the charms back. I'll save this one, I think, just in case.
Good day.
But I don't think I would like to use it in the future. But who knows? Okay. And you as well. Let's go back and pick up the rest of the loot. Was that it? Yeah, I guess so. Let's just quickly with these guys. But yeah, that went surprisingly well. Just behind him is special. This one? Yes. I will go back to town. Before. But that was that went surprisingly well. Yeah. It just didn't end up giving anything at all. Just a blue spear, but maybe I just got unlucky. Nice.
Hello.
Great stuff. It seems to be a decent one for an Amazon, but then you look at the flat damage and it doesn't look that great.
Greetings.
And I think if I was to start a new character, I would likely just farm on the character themselves rather than farm for them on another one. So, just gonna sell it. Okay, let's see. So, we can still keep going for a little bit. So, I'm just gonna do the epilogue, I guess, of this act,
Greetings.
if there is any. The epilogue and the prologue of the next act. That's how I'll do it.
Not here.
But they don't really have anything to say, any of them. Does it just
Not
go
in
to
town.
Mischief again? And say I want to go further east? No. Deckard probably told me what I had to do, but I don't remember.
Greetings.
It's near Mephisto. So in here. Oh. Locked chest, but nothing special. Oh, this one, yes. I see. Act 4. Nice.
I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto. I heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal blade has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror. You are the harbinger of our return, Diablo. Send forth your terror into hell.
Oh wow. Got to see Diablo himself. And yeah, got to Act 4. Only 3 quests. Okay, interesting. So, but this will be where we finish off for today. It was amazing progress. We got so much good gear also, thinking about it. Like the rings and the gloves and boots also. Very nice stuff. And also, thank you, Blau, for coming in. I appreciate it, and thank you for anyone else who has been watching It means a lot that you're here in general. Um, that's yeah, that's really special. You don't need to chat or anything. It's just good to have people in here. Um, Seeing a viewer number more than 0 is a great compliment, right? Because people are willing to sit here and listen to me somehow, for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, have a good one yourself, Blau. Also, I will find someone to raid, and we'll see how that goes. That's always fun. And yeah, from going forward, very soon, I think I need one more follower, then I can become affiliated also. So that is exciting as well. Let's see. So we can go for Goric 25. I wonder what are they doing at the moment. Yeah. That seems like a good choice. Maybe are they AFK? I cannot tell. No, they're not. Okay, let's go. Let's see what they're up to. And well, I will see you in their chat as well. Goodbye, have fun, enjoy yourselves.